And today we're reacting to We Broke Fresh and Fit Again. We're pretty up to date, you know what I'm saying? We haven't been like this in a minute, where we kind of been knowing everything going on. We saw the video where Myron came through, started woofing unprovoked, and it's kind of showing the place where the beef started. And now I've been Preacher here responding to that. So let's get into it. Lay out, bro. I appreciate y'all. Like, you'll do it.
You made me 30 plus videos talking.
Actually, it's 44 video. Actually, it's now up to 72. Yeah, and we're gonna keep going. Number 73 right here.
Need to box me. No, mother. Preach can't fight all your battles, and we'll show you guys all the text messages. That's one of the biggest lies that they tell to this day, saying that we ran away from the boxing match. We lied to you guys. That was never his fucking wife.
You know, mine was getting upset, so then he decided to open up a video on.
I'm glad they did this to clear this up. I'm glad. I'm excited. I'm glad they did this.
Look at Myron showing up in our live stream chats, huh?
Anus and Reach need their rent money. No wonder they make vids on us at the end of the month. Good job. We are on video 80. Now you thirsty bums. Abba's still ducking me like a cow.
Yapping away. You mad? You mad?
Hey, they woofing like some young niggas though. They are doing that. They are woofing like young niggas. These are grown men. This is just one of them things where it's like certain things, bro. Hey, just fighting ain't just for young people. Sometimes it's just like, nah, you ducking me. What's up? It gets that serious. For you could be however old, bro. You might be 70 years old, have an issue with your neighbor, bro. He's 70 as well. You know?
You got AI pictures in
Yeah, that was corny as That's corny as
Hey, don't I look like DC Cormier? Don't I look like the DC, like Daniel
Cormier?
Yeah. I look like Daniel Cormier on that shit. I ain't mad at it. Made me look like a UFC fighter.
So I always like it because, you know, Myron gets very upset and very heated every time, and then I have a good laugh. So why don't we play the video of Myron?
Bro, wait. Look at the painting behind me. The real painting is supposed to be a lady. That's a white dude. What kind of AI are you using? This ain't Sora.
That is true. It's a black woman too, but you know how he feels about them.
Yes.
He said, I don't care, even in my jokes, get them
white.
He put a white dude instead of a black woman. This is not going to help him out on this video.
Oh my God.
That's a good catch. That's a good catch.
This is great.
Let's go ahead and start this timeline right from the beginning. We're gonna go back to 2021. April 26, 2021.
Whoa. That's not the start of this timeline.
That's not where it started. That's not where it started.
We don't really talk about this much because it's just like, it's kind of boring to get into details. But since he brought up the timeline, I always like to do this. So before we even met these guys, a lot of you guys don't know this, and he didn't include in his narrative, is that before I ever met this guy, before we ever went on his podcast, a month before, he decided to get on a podcast and be a little spicy. And I'll explain why, because I'm going to, for the first time, do a little bit of behind the scenes, okay? But here it is. I'm gonna pull it up on screen.
I'm gonna take a bit from everybody, and I was like kind of like taking notes in my head as
all right. So you can see right there it says March 7th.
A much more humble Myron in that video.
2021. We didn't go on the podcast, or me specifically, until the next month afterwards. Okay, and you guys can hear what he said for himself.
This is what I think. They ain't in it like we are. You know what I'm saying? They took what they needed, got the clout, got the girls. Now you know what? I can start to observe some of these blue pill ideals that I used to have. Anybody that has common sense understands that the RP and everything else like that, alpha, beta, all these, they're placeholder terms to explain things. It doesn't necessarily mean, oh, we're all here watching the Matrix. Red pill, blue pill, purple pill. No, you idiot. Like, stop being stupid. It's simply an analogy to help people understand the differences between the truth, the lies, etc.
So to be clear, right now he's talking about me specifically, but it's fine.
He was in the middle of his RP awakening, but he didn't fully take it in. There it is. And he doesn't understand. If this guy was to meet a bad chick,
his RP awakening. If this guy's about to meet a bad chick, what?
He will still get taken to the cleaners. As much as he wants to bring up all other stuff, he ain't ready.
I want y'all to pay attention to how he acted when I asked him about the comments he had made before I ever came on the podcast. Again, I never spoke to this guy. He was talking spicy, saying I'd get fucking taken over by a girl.
Calling you an idiot, just, I guess, not thinking that this would come back around or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
That, he called me an idiot, stupid. Oh, you guys are married? And then he played some little song. It's fine. I don't mind. We felt like we were kind of blue-pilled, right?
I don't remember. What show was this one?
This was on Rolo Donovan. We were all together.
Donovan Sharp's live.
They did a video about basically the red pit.
Shout out to Fresh. Myron's trying to escape accountability and any kind of what show was this on? Nigga, you said that shit like a month ago. Shut up. But Fresh couldn't skip. I remember when you was talking shit about him. He threw some throws him right under the bus.
We've got so many streams, bro. I'm trying to like remember which one.
I remember.
Oh man, you guys.
I remember.
Oh my God, no, he's doing. Come on, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. That's the Oh, when your mom catch you in some shit, and you like, where your report card at, and you hitting her with the. They didn't bring him out yet. Wait, when did they bring the? You said to bring your report card. I know that one. Or that's the one where you got caught messing around and your girl on your ass and she show you like, so where was I? Where was I? And it was literally 2 days ago. Jesus. Where were I? Was yeah, we know that one. It's just a different phone.
I remember. Oh, me. I remember. It was. He threw him under the bus. He was driving.
Yes.
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
And also, you guys might not remember this era. This is the era where Myron was accepting his balding nature, and he just looked different. Now he's got the Indian hairline. He pushed the shit far forward, and you guys might not recognize this person, but that is indeed Amru Fuddle.
I'm trying to remember. I would say
Look at the live stream chat. They're all laughing at him. Look at this dude. And this is what I mean. A lot of content creators do this, right? They'll talk spicy before you know each other.
My God.
And then when you even ask them about it, they're like, I have amnesia. I don't even care. But just stand on what the fuck you said. And this guy was just such a coward about it. It made me look at him very differently right away.
He said, I was going to get taken to the cleaners if I met a baddie.
Well, here's the thing. So you can only go off. You can only assume. That's what human nature is, right?
I also find it funny that he came with the smoke.
Yes. So whenever this guy talks big and he says all this huffing and puffing, just know he's actually quite the big pussy when it comes to
in real life. Good to know, but it's easy to tell though, because when you're on here and you're having this conversation, it's different when you're having this conversation in person, right? When you're having this conversation with person and you're getting energies and you're understanding somebody, it's very much so different. You know what I'm saying? But when you got it, whenever on the thing, you say what you want to say, but that's fine. It's just, I feel like stand on that, and if it comes up, you like, yeah, I said this is that because I felt like this is that. And if you have a change of heart, then we have a change of heart as men, but I forgot it. No, don't do that. I forgot. No. Yeah. You said what? Yeah, I said that because I felt like XYZ. Now that I know you and I see this, I don't feel this way. It's simple, easy.
Things like this. But it was just a funny moment to me. Did you have your RP
or if you
awakening?
do, you stand on it.
No.
How come you haven't awakened yet?
Well, I like sleeping, nigga.
April 26, 2021, as you guys know, Abba came down to Miami and did a podcast with us, and Preach called in back from Canada. You guys can go ahead and watch the interview. I can link it below if you guys want. But yeah, Preach was basically being a little bitch throughout the entire interview, acting as if he doesn't want to be there or whatever.
I didn't know who these guys were. I had no clue who they were. Abba introduced them to me as, we're going to do a podcast, this and that, doesn't tell much. They asked me a question. So I'm like, all right, let me take in consideration what's going on, and let me formulate what I have to say.
Wait, are you going to talk about the thing with the?
Yes.
Hold on, no. Okay. You know what? Why don't I pull up?
There's some people that don't know how to have conversation with people they're attracted to. They freeze up and they're just like, so do you like? Yeah, they don't know how to act.
So yeah, just gave him an example. So what's going on with these masks?
No, shit. Hey, we got 4,900.
Look at my
I can't see. 4,921 of you niggas in here.
Yeah.
Like the goddamn video, you ninja watchers. You ninja watchers, I was looking at the YouTube numbers, and over 55% of you guys don't like the video. You fucking ninja watchers, this shit pissing me off. You gotta make threats right now.
Real talk. Like the video, sub to the channel, sub to I'm a Freak.
Yeah, and right now, guys, do it right now. If not, we're gonna do it.
This was their bit. This helped separate them. But I'm a little confused. Okay.
You're gonna do it right now.
No, don't do it. We have guests in house. We have guests in house.
Yo, we gotta make threats. What are we gonna do to them? If they don't like the video? Right now, you're gonna see my feet and you're gonna smell them.
No.
You got guests right now.
This is very corny. It's very cringy, but it was their bit and it set them apart, right? They laughing, haha. They're like, I was like, what the hell is going on? What in the world? And that was after whatever they just said. They just kind of threw off what he was saying. So I don't see nothing wrong. Both sides, I'm not mad at either sides of what's going on right now. Yeah, is this corny and cringe? Yes, but that's fine. Their people were rocking with it, and Alba's responding in a genuine way. I mean, Preach is responding in a genuine way as well as Alba's sitting there. You feel me?
Don't do it. All right. How many likes we got right now?
We got about 2.3 likes.
Oh, no! You don't like the video right here! You fucking ninja watchers! They know that shit! 500 likes right now! This sucks! You guys gotta like the goddamn video right now!
All right, Ninja out.
Oh, Ninja out!
What were you thinking when you saw that?
I'm the guest on your show. You ask me a question. I take the time to answer your question, even though if I don't agree with what you're saying, I'm like, all right, let me give this a try. You interrupt me for
with
what?
The sorry ass bit.
Like, it's long.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work. Dior supporting a finesse. They're trying to take your data. And it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro. It's long, yeah. It's a long bit. I get it. Y'all do y'all thing. Oh, we run off. Oh my God. And we do our thing. It's a long bit. It's their bit. Cool. But again, like he said, we're here. Now you're acting like, now you're saying things like you act like you don't want to be here. It's like, I kind of just, that just isn't funny to me. So you just, what do you want me to do?
Date bayo.
Hey man, listen. It
was going on and on and on. There was no point. I didn't understand what they were saying. What was this about? I tried to comprehend, and I'm trying to make eye contact with Abba. Like, dude, what is going on? And the only, oh man, it was crazy. It's like, what was that?
Yeah.
They come back on screen. And they start talking, and I'm like,
so we're not gonna talk about this?
We're not gonna talk.
Look at kidnaps.
Yeah, guys, like the video, please.
I'm a Preach. Was that funny or was that crazy?
No, it was it.
Preach, what's your thought?
Preach, was that funny or was that crazy? I'd be odd to be like, it's y'all's thing, man. It's y'all's thing. Your people rock with it. It's y'all's thing. It wasn't funny though. I don't know. I don't know who's laughing at that. I genuinely don't. And this is what I mean by, like, when these guys start doing this, these niggas think they're funnier than they are. This is like their humor is very elementary. You know what I'm saying? It's from even from the racist stuff, the watermelon fried chicken jokes. Like, bro, that's just too elementary. We need better jokes, bro. And I think it's this elementary humor with these takes that I think more of a simpleton would enjoy this type of content. You see what I'm saying? Again, if that's your thing, I don't want to take food out of another man's mouth. more power to you. You like that, you like that. But this is just too simpleton for me.
I didn't know I was.
Maybe it's a segment that I'm not aware of.
Wow, you should have rehearsed that thing. Hey.
You're being nice.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice.
You were trying to be nice.
I was trying to be nice. Because you know.
But you know what? Being nice is fucking feminine, and that's why you gay.
Yas.
One of the debates that we had was about paying for box, right? Our position was we don't think guys should be paying for box because you're not going to get genuine burning desire. Their position was, hey, pay for box anyway, it doesn't matter.
No, that's not what our position was. And even him, I'm going to play the clip of what we actually said. But
I know some girls who work in escorting, and they tell me like they got regular dudes, very respectful. They follow the same protocol, and for them, it's just a good way to get their rocks off because they're into weird stuff, or maybe they're just like, man, I ain't got time. I work too much. I gotta be. I'm in town for a weekend. You ready? Cool. Let's go. Let's do this. And it's simple. So
position was simple. The reason why some people might be inclined to go to sex workers and why it might be good for them, I gave two reasons. One of them, if you have like a weird kink
that normal humans don't. I don't know. I personally think that if your kink is that weird that you feel like you need to do something like that, maybe it's one that you probably shouldn't be I don't know, expressing, getting into, how would you say? Whichever one. Because it might open up Pandora's box. That's be the stuff that's our open up Pandora's box, the things that are like, ooh. But, you know, and it's not no disrespect to bro. But he did say that he does like, you know what I'm saying, the pegging thing. So maybe for people like that, I'm not able to speak on, because I just have normal vaginal to penis sexual activity. See what I'm saying? So I'm not super wild out there. So it's maybe not my place to speak on. But I'm not going like that. And I think maybe it might open up a lane for certain things. But hey, that's just my idea. That's how you live. It ain't got nothing to do with me. So live how you live.
Maybe you're just one of those people who need somebody who's a professional, because not everybody's going to be able to go to a regular person with their weird kinks. And the second example I gave is that there's some people who are very wealthy and they like to travel, and sometimes when they travel in the city, they don't have time to go dating apps and do all this stuff, so they might just hire someone. So when people go to Vegas, that's why they get an escort, for example. That's why I'll say another shout out to me. I had a decent glow up, right? Showing up as someone's Ethiopian auntie. That outfit was great.
Now you just somebody Ethiopian uncle.
I had a decent glow up, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, see,
100%.
And that's why they say you're gay. You need to stop being nice and complimentary, bro.
Fuck you, nigga.
Much better.
Okay.
Proud of you, bro.
Yeah, if we get demonetized, you know why. It's my fault. My bad. That's how you do it, Myron. When you get demonetized, you just say it was my fault. Carry on.
That's not the way to go. Respect.
We had a good discussion on it, buried the hatchet on some things that we didn't agree with, and it was pretty much done. And then on top of that, it was such a good discussion that Abba actually came back and did the after hour show later on that night.
This nigga lies like he breathes. I didn't come back and do the second show. I went in for the first show, and they're like, by the way, we're gonna start the second show in 30 minutes. So I was like, all right, I'm already here. But I was already on the fence a little bit.
Oh, in the meantime, you sent me a text. Help me. You really did.
Facts.
I was like, yo, because I was like, how's the show? Because I was really off of it. And I was like, it's like, yo, help me. I'm like, I'm here. You're over there.
And I need you guys to go back to 2021. At the time, I wasn't really familiar with these guys that deeply. I didn't know how weird they were. Okay?
Yeah.
So I stayed for the after hour show. And if you watch me on the after hour show, I was weirded out throughout the whole show. They did a bunch of stuff beforehand and during the show that I didn't like.
They was on that grind. They had an early joint. I think they might still be, but they had the early joint and then they had the after ones. They was really doing it. Like, they just hurt themselves with it, bro. Just being the type of individuals. Like, they still, I feel like, could be doing what they was like, having that same buzz, that same craziness if they learned, if each individual learned how to be better. It seems like they just learned how to be worse.
Ask them is don't bring a bunch of 19-year-olds to the fucking show and the panel, because I'm not interested in talking with 19-year-olds about dating and marriage. Like, that's and sure enough, and I also asked them just to make sure the panel wasn't exclusively white. And what did they do? It was entirely white passing people. So You know, it's fine. It wasn't like a big thing for me. But then throughout the whole thing and just the arguments that they were having and the kicking people out, when you're really there and you're watching, it's like, this is so unnecessary. I was able to have calm discussions with everybody. These guys were very antagonistic and unproductive. So by the halfway point, I was already over it. And then they asked me to stay for the after hour. I'm like, nigga, I'm out. I called somebody and I was out of that. And I didn't go back since then. So that's a more accurate description, but it's okay.
But
They come out with a video called Fresh and Fit Are Capping Hard. We debated on legalizing selling poom poom. Now, I thought this was weird because in my eyes, I was like, wait, you were just here 4 months ago. We already had a discussion on this. Why would you put a video out saying that we're liars? You know, we lay into them, right? We start roasting them. I start making fun of Abba and Preach. I start making fun of Preach, his fat wife or his fat girlfriend, whatever it was. We say some shit like we're going to send him back to a boat, send him back to Haiti in a boat, whatever. We're just fucking around, right? Talking shit. Because these guys are supposed to be comedians. These guys are supposed to be funny and have a sense of humor. And we're like, yo, you know what? We'll challenge y'all to a boxing match, right? I box Abba, Fresh boxes Preach. So they drop a video the next day, and it's called August 17, 2021, called They Talked About His Wife, Asked Him to Box, so Preach Accepted.
I see the video and I'm like, oh, bet. He calls me and he's like, you want film? I'm like, yeah. So Abba doesn't know at all what I was about to. I didn't even know what I was about to say.
If you watch that video, actually, you can see me start chuckling because I'm realizing what he's saying.
He's like, what? And mind you, I'm going to give you a behind the scene. Is I get to his place.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you. No, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. I'll tell you what he did. Because I was sitting editing, and this guy opens the door to my room. He doesn't take off his backpack. I think you had some on your back, right?
I was on my motorcycle, so I had my backpack. Yeah.
So this guy comes up, and he's just... and I'm facing forward. And he's just hovering.
And he turns around, he's like, nigga, you good?
And then he looks at me, he goes like this, he goes,
yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't even know what I was about to say. And he starts speaking the whole video, I don't say squat. And the problem in this, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is that I believe that we're from a different generation. A generation that when you used to talk like that, that person is gonna pull up.
Yeah, for sure. It's time to get it popping. I don't even think that's a generation thing. I think that's just a this is where I'm from thing. This is how we handle things thing. Absolutely. Maybe it is a generation thing, but we were just raised by the generation that was like, hey, this is how this goes. You know what I'm saying?
And I was like, yo, my parents, I'm supposed to go see my parents in the States. So I'm supposed to go, so let's go. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take both of y'all. I'm gonna take one bitch, and I'm gonna take the other bitch. Twin sisters. That's what happened.
You know what?
I didn't even know.
But this is how you know Preach is just aura farming. Cause the line isn't good, but because he said it, it's fire, and it's stuck ever since.
And what's funny to me is that I already accepted it, and he's trying to twist it like, yeah, Abba refused. Hey, I'm still here. I'm the original acceptor. Mm-hmm. Like
and you were also the insulted party.
I'm the one that got insulted. I'm the one. I'm still there. You trying to? No, it's Abba. No. It was me versus you two.
Later on that night, guys, we do after hours. So they dropped their hit piece on us about.
Preach must know something. The way they not trying to get the way they like. Because if that's the case, it should be like, nah, bet for sure. So he gonna get his ones, and I'm gonna get my ones with him. Like, you want to go do a back to back? Let's do it like that. Preach must know some type of martial art or something, and he know how to kick in the ass. Because for him to be like, because it's all stopping. This stopped. It didn't happen because Abba clearly was not trying to get into that with them, right? He wasn't trying to do the fighting thing. He was like, cool. Preach was ready to go in there and handle that business. But they was like, nah, it don't make no sense. If anything, it'd be like, bet, we can run a back-to-back or one-on-one. Let's do it.
He disrespected his wife and his country, and then we dropped this video right here. We did after hours, but we said this at the beginning of the after hours show.
Real fast. On this podcast, we talk about accountability, okay? Yeah. And we are not above taking accountability. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, we made a mistake, okay? It is not cool to insult a man's country and or wife
live on air.
And at this point, guys, we were done with it. As you guys know,
No,
we
they
did
were
videos
not.
on them they kept making videos because they realized if you make videos on Fresh and Fit, you're gonna get a lot of views. Because these guys were dead before we showed up, honestly. And you guys can see, if you look at their Social Blade stats, they were getting like maybe 10K. They had like 1.3 million. These guys were fucking dead in the water until we started making fun of them and so we got into this battle.
Pictures are horrid. The AI pictures, come on, B.
I just want to point everything on Preach, knowing that damn well both of us are not gonna fight Preach, bro. Come on, man. Preach can't fight all your battles, and we'll show you guys all the text messages. That's one of the biggest lies that they tell to this day, saying that we ran away from the boxing match. It was Abba that ran away from the boxing match. It wasn't Preach, it wasn't me, and it wasn't Fred.
Did you see that? The AI pictures.
What did they do to Walter? Why does Walter have...
What did it do to him? Back it up. They'll bring it back. What did it to him? You know damn well that Twiggy don't look like that.
Do you think he put in the prompts, whiten my skin, please? I feel like that was in the prompt.
Yo, we're talking shit about his wife and his country. Bro, number one, that wasn't his wife. Dumbass Preach goes on the Saucecast, and this is what he says.
Instead of going after what we said about their takes, they went personal.
That was August or something like that. That was like
way later.
Way later.
They found a picture of someone, and I'm going cheek to cheeks with that person, right? We're cheeks to cheeks, and we're blowing a kiss. And they took that picture and they said, "That's his wife." Got him. It's not my wife.
No, got you, you fucking liar. So let's get this straight. You guys go ahead and orchestrate an entire fucking beef off of us insulting your wife and your country. You run with it for views and clout, and you guys try to make the situation look a lot worse than it really was.
We
and you lied and kept up with the lie for a year plus after the fact to go ahead and try to paint us as assholes for making fun of your fat wife.
You know what I say? I feel like, remember that guy who was like manipulation?
Manipulation.
Yeah.
He's low IQ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What happened was he called your wife
hello
a bunch of names.
Yeah.
And then in a future stream, then just threw a picture up.
Hello?
And said that's the
Yeah,
person.
they were all boys being boys.
But he just spoke about your wife without anything. So that's why I don't know why he's pretending like
Exactly.
we were.
But that's what he's trying to spin the narrative and saying that we orchestrated that. We didn't tell you, hey, by the way, okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna insult my wife and we're gonna but it's not what happened. No. You willy-nilly decided to do that.
Yep.
You decided to go personal.
Yep.
That was you. And it came to me after that. Some people reported, hey, by the way, they used the picture, and then I went and looked and I saw that they sent me a clip of what happened and who you sent.
You want to know?
So I haven't seen none of that.
You want to know how this is not true? It's very easy. You never heard us ever claim that they posted a picture of his wife.
No, never did.
We never claimed that, not a single time, because that's not our claim. Now, we both know the individual that they posted the picture of.
Yeah,
and
started doing
it
comedy.
annoyed us a lot because it sent unnecessary harassment to somebody who has nothing to do with anything. So these guys doxed this person for no reason, didn't know who she was. A bunch of people sent her a lot of hate and a hateful comments. So imagine you're just existing and all of a sudden you get a brigade of people. I don't know if you thought this, but I thought this, it would feel really weird if they're like, oh, this is his wife, look how ugly she is, and then you come out afterwards and be like, oh my God, that's not my wife. It's like, why would you disown the person that you know?
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? That's like,
I don't know. This one is like a murky one, cause I don't mind that he took offense and was like nigga, I don't care. It's not my wife. I feel disrespected, so I'm on that because y'all are on here playing with me. That's just what it is, right? But you could easily be like, that's not my wife, but you're not about to be sitting here disrespecting somebody that I'm with. So if y'all want to, this is how y'all willing to take it. Like the fact that y'all would think that is my wife and say the things that y'all say, that's all I need to know, that I need to come get on y'all ass. Damn, my battery temperature. This is my last video, not of the day, but just for a while, till my camera cooled down. I don't know why it's acting like this today, y'all. Dang, we got to get through this video though for the camera.
I don't know
back
if
up.
you guys realize how many people have contacted me about Myron in his childhood.
Yes.
Friends sent me high school
Really?
pictures of his family.
Walter,
Whole bunch
wow.
I've never posted any of it because at the end of the day,
Oh my God, my
no matter
camera
how
not-
this guy might be, no matter how much I'm upset with his parents for allowing this person to exist, right? I would never think of ever posting anything about them.
I've always thought it was strange that they never talk about their personal lives. They never talk about what they do. But then again, when you're someone like Abba who's getting pegged while you're on all fours, you probably don't want to share too much because it's probably embarrassing. Because at the end of the day, he's a sodomite and he's never.
Guys, I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out why my camera's not turning on. It's because the temperature's too high. It needs to cool down. But we got to finish this video. I'm not going like that.
We're going to be able to live that shit down.
I always love when he says this.
Yes.
Because
If it turns off again, I'm gonna close the video out and y'all just have to watch the rest of it. But yeah, I don't know why that's
for
happening.
me where I talk about the fact that I had a girl eat my ass, and they're like, "Nigga, you're gay," and I'm like, "Okay, I guess me doing sexual stuff with a woman is gay." Sure,
Yeah, it is.
Whatever you say.
Well, it is.
I'm super gay for ladies.
It is.
Whatever.
It is. What's not gay is having a whole ass girlfriend, not sleeping with her. That's not gay. That's not gay. What?
You know I'll demolish you. You know I'll f you up. You know it. I'll make you the fucking sodomite that you really are. You fucking pussy.
How are you gonna do that? Are you gonna start? Are you gonna wait? No. Pause. No. Let's take a little moment to dissect that. I will make you the sodomite that you really are.
You're right.
So,
word for sure. So you are gonna do something. Nah, yeah, we got you. That's a pause one.
Let's think. Let's think. Let's think.
So that means that what you're gonna sodomize him? One, that makes you gay and also a sodomite. That's crazy.
I think he was trying to pull the
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I think you watched too many clips and you thought
Mike
he was
Tyson.
gay.
I'll fuck you till you.
But we've all seen you shadow box.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What's
that was painful.
That
was painful.
Edward dude grabbing him from behind.
Let me smell you, brother. My question is, where's his other hand?
Yeah, y'all get y'all jokes off. Get y'all jokes off.
It's fine. It's cool.
Get y'all jokes off.
That's
I'm gonna
not gay.
skip though.
I've been to a lot of concerts. I ain't never been behind one of my homies yo.
Yeah, I've never done this one. This is a close brotherly bond. I hope y'all still close to this day. If this was what friendship was like. This is a different bond that I haven't experienced. Different level of friendship. I'm behind my woman like that. But I ain't done that one.
Because he's like in the ear and shit. Like, hey nigga, let me.
Yeah.
he up in there. That's crazy, right?
Calm down, Diddy.
I looked at those pictures.
This one hasn't happened either. Yeah, bro. It's like you doing a lot, but you got different paperwork though, brother. Your paperwork is just a little different though.
Calm down, Diddy.
Yo, shout out to Tree of Logic. But I wanted to be open minded. I haven't. Doesn't this look like a fucking Levi's commercial? Does this not look like an ad for jeans somehow? I don't know. Yeah. Literally never been sitting in like a booth and laid back into another man's lap. And while he... Nah, I'm sorry. Listen. You call me gay all you want for what I do with women. Sure, I don't care.
Again, I don't think Myron's gay, but you can't do that. You can't keep claiming this nigga gay, but what you do, you moving like this. I don't think he gay, but bruh, come on, buddy.
It just doesn't bother me. And if you think
can't
I'm gay,
do that.
I had no plans of fucking you anyway. So what you think about my sexuality? Chef's kiss.
Their channel went up, and we can show you guys the Social Blade stats if you guys want to see. When this beef started, I showed you guys the numbers. They were getting 10K followers per.
So he's saying that we needed him to grow, but if you just look at the own evidence that he posted, this guy's.
That's what I was showing you.
At least he posted the real thing. You can just see that we're growing the whole time, and we keep growing. 200 total million views. We hit that in January. Before that, and then we just kept climbing afterwards. Did that initial part of the beef give us a spike? Sure,
for sure.
But we were growing the whole time. Myron to me is a pay pig. You know what those are? You know what like those sex workers call a dude and they're like, "Hey, you loser." go into your bank account, transfer $30, no, $3,000, because you're a loser, good for nothing dweeb who would be lucky to be able to sniff my feet after a long day on the elliptical. You understand that? The pay pig is like, I'll make you a sodomite, right? So at the end of the day, that's how I see Myron. Myron, every time I see him, I'm like, hey, you know, free paycheck. Thank you. And I need simps like you to keep making content because it's just free money.
When we get back to Canada, we're going to make 20 more Fresh and Fit videos and pay for another vacation. You know what?
That was hard. Hey, my camera said this another thing coming up. I'm looking at the rest of the video. If y'all want to see it, it looks like they talk about like an old clip, so they don't even go more into his video. That being said, like the video, sub up, comment, the channel. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. We are going to the LED.